I'm going to show you how to work with layers. This is the level display menu. It will give you all the names of the existing layers. These three elements are placed on different levels. I can turn on or off the levels by just click at the layer. It's turned on. Of course, I can do it like this. It's turned off, and you see one big green line over here, because when I click twice on the purple layer, this purple layer will become my active layer. I only can draw on the active layer. Let's draw a line on the purple layer. You can check this because in the attribute menu, my level display, my active level display is purple. If I want to draw on the orange level, I click twice. My default value is changed to orange, and I can draw a line on the orange layer. I can turn all the layers on and off by clicking on the right mouse button and say all off. I can turn all the layers off except the active level. You never can turn the active layer off. Of course, you can say all on. And if you turn some layers off, you can also choose for invert the selection on off. All on. You can also off by element, turn off a layer by element. Then you say, you click on the element, except it doesn't work because the purple layer is my active level. So I choose for the orange layer, and the green one is turned off now. For creating a new layer, I need another menu. It's called the Level Manager menu. This menu we can create new levels. New level. You see, the new level is added to the display menu, and also I can choose for the new level in this menu. Now, new level is my active level. If I draw a line, you see this element is now on my active level. This menu, we can add more items to it. For example, we don't want to see the amount of elements, and we don't want to see if it's used or not. Or you say, I only want to see the amount of elements. That's enough information for me. We can change this menu in many ways. We use all these commands. You can find out for yourself what all those commands do. If I open my second window, now you see my level display menu will automatically be active for my default my active view. Because when I say activate my view 1 by clicking on it, this level display will be active for view 1. Window tile, I say fit and fit. You see, I did a fit on both windows, and the display is different because here all the levels are displayed and here only the purple and the new level is activated. If I activate now my window tile, if I activate window 2 and I say apply these settings also for window 1, and now the settings of both windows are equal. Or if I change my settings like this, I say apply to all open views. I will turn on only window 1 and I want to delete the new level. Therefore I use the level manager again. I choose new level and I say delete. In the error field down below you see the level is used, so it cannot be thrown away if there are any elements on that level. Therefore I need to delete this element, and then I can say delete the new level. Also this menu, there are a lot of other items you can display. Let's tell you a little bit more about the level manager. If we look closer at the level manager, we can see here that we can choose for the symbology for two options, by level or override. First, I will explain you a little bit more about by level. I've got here my active attributes for example, a line. I place it on level green and with a line code 0 and an active weight of 3. I also can say I don't mind what these settings are, but I always want a line that's placed on level green, I only can place a green line because now I also can place a red line on this layer. Now I tell the system that if the green line is active, my element must be green, always green. And my line style 0 and my weight 3. I do the same with purple. And with orange. If I now say my active color is by layer, my line code is also by layer, and the weight also based on the layer. I choose now for the orange layer, and the line will be orange. I only choose for the green, and you see all the attributes are directly changed. This is on the green layer, and of course for the purple layer. Draw a purple line. If I turn by level and I say I want this color line, it's not longer controlled by the by layer options. I can draw this line color, of course, because now the layer information is overruled by the operator. And the weight is still activated by the level manager. Purple, if I activate, now it must be a line with weight 2. I can check this by the information line weight is by level element information. There's another trick to change the display of the elements, and that's the override. I draw this green line and this red line on the layer green. I want to override everything and create this purple line, and the weights 6 and dotted. Purple, yellow, and orange, red. To activate these settings, it's a filter. We use the View Attributes Level Override. And you see all my elements are changed temporarily, because I also can turn it off. The two modes, overrides and by level.